Hello, I'm Lynn Zapshala-Kellen, the Vice President Administration at the University of Manitoba and the Chair of the Awards of Excellence. I want to begin by acknowledging that the University of Manitoba campuses are located on original lands of Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and on the homeland of the Métis Nation. We respect the treaties that were made on these territories, we acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we commit ourselves to move forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. It's a pleasure to be here today, even under these unusual circumstances, celebrating our colleagues and their exceptional work. I want to thank the entire University of Manitoba community for your continued contributions during these challenging and uncertain times surrounding COVID-19. Thank you for your hard work and resiliency to ensure that learning and research continues at the university. For the past 14 years, the Awards of Excellence has celebrated the outstanding contributions of U of M support staff. These individuals and teams are nominated by their U of M colleagues. I would like to acknowledge the nominators for their time and care in pulling together these nominations. As part of the program today, you will see several of the nominators who have been very kind to record special messages from their own spaces, as most of us are working from home right now. Thank you for doing this. Any community is about the people, and I am proud of the way our community comes together, even when it's challenging. This year, 5 individuals and 3 teams have been recognized with an Award of Excellence for their exceptional contributions and service. We all know that support staff play an important role in the learning, research, and operations of the University of Manitoba. You make a difference on a daily basis. You bring enthusiasm, expertise, professionalism, and caring to your work. Your impact helps all of us to feel that we can count on one another. And your impact is part of what makes this a special community. As you will see in the presentations today, these award recipients have demonstrated outstanding work and have shown dedication, perseverance, and passion in an environment that is constantly and rapidly evolving. Today, we celebrate each of you for your commitment and service and for making that difference for our community. Thank you and congratulations.
I'm Subbu Shivaramakrishnan, Associate Dean of the Undergraduate and International Programs at the Asper School of Business. I'm very proud to have the honor of congratulating the Asper School's Career Development Center on winning this coveted Award of Excellence. The CDC, as we refer to them, has played a phenomenal role in Asper students' success, both during the degree program and after. Year after year, the CDC places hundreds of our students in paid co-op position and then helps even more students across our degree programs with their job search when they graduate. The CDC helps students with everything from making them aware of job openings to making them market ready with a host of career-related services in between. The statistics speak for themselves. Nearly 90% of our graduates and almost 100% of our co-op graduates are employed within 3 months of graduation. Such success is not possible without the hard, dedicated work of the CDC team. They have truly earned this well-deserved award. Congratulations, Kelly Mahoney and the entire Career Development Center team for the phenomenal work that you all do. And on behalf of the Asper students, thank you for your hard work.
Hi, my name is Marcia Court. I'm the office manager at the Faculty of Law. As a co-worker of Lisa Griffin, our career development coordinator, I was very pleased to nominate her for the 2020 Awards of Excellence. Lisa's role has evolved since she started at the faculty from a support position to sole responsibility of the Career Development Office. As noted in the letter of reference from one of the students, they saw a dramatic transformation of the office from a place that few students wanted to visit to a welcoming space that Lisa made available to everyone. Lisa has also done an excellent job of improving Robson Hall's relationships with law firms, which is critical to establishing articling positions for our graduates. Lisa is extremely personable, charismatic, and hardworking. She has a positive energy that has made her a force for good at Robson Hall.
Hi, I'm Sandra Pereira, and as the lead consultant for the Faculty of Science, nominated Mrs. Margaret Ismail for this award. She has a special talent to make us feel valued and welcome because of our diversity, international culture, and different backgrounds. For example, Margaret created the Positivity Post Office in the Statistics General Office and found many other new ways to help us to promote wellness and mental health for working together in a healthy and positive environment. Margaret somehow knows everything we need before we do. We think that she reads minds. Thank you, Margaret.
Hello, my name is Karras, and I'm an associate professor and associate head in the Department of Microbiology in the Bulla Building. The Bulla Building also houses in part the Department of Biological Sciences. On behalf of both departments, I have nominated Mike Holloway and Prani Jagomir for the Award of Excellence for doing the job superbly. Together, they form an excellent team of caretakers charged with looking after the Bulla Building. They take huge pride in their work in keeping the classrooms, laboratories, and washrooms clean and tidy. They know the building inside and out and backwards, and thus are a wonderful resource in planning repairs and renovations. In addition to being stellar caretakers, they are both wonderful individuals who are always happy and cheerful and often have engaging conversation with staff and students alike while doing their jobs. It is for these reasons why Mike and Prani are deserving recipients of this year's Award of Excellence. Thank you.
I'd like to take this opportunity today to thank Bev Lucky for all she does for each of us each and every day. There's no one I've met, I think, in my lifetime who listens more truly, more deeply, more carefully than Bev Lucky. And we all rely on her advice each and every day to do our jobs and create good outcomes for all involved. And so the most difficult circumstances in our lives, those personnel issues, she always has her eye on the best outcome for everyone, is professional in all she does, and is someone we come to trust, not because she's always right, because which of us is always right, though Bev pretty much always is, but because we know her sincerity, her care, and her professionalism. And she understands things and takes the time to understand them from all points of view, keeping the individuals and the university's best interests in mind always. I just can't thank Bev enough, and I'm so glad she's getting this award. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Bob Madzak, Director of Central Animal Care Services at the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences. I nominated the CACS Animal Technicians for a Team Award of Excellence. Research plays such an important role at the university, and one of the most powerful tools available to biomedical researchers is the animal model. The challenge, though, animals are not tools. They are living creatures who require excellent daily care, both because we owe that to them and because they need to be as healthy and as stress-free as possible in order to produce sound scientific results. The animal techs not only provide support for scientists, they are the primary advocate for the animals themselves. Awards such as this acknowledge just how important the contributions of this team are to the university community, and I congratulate them on winning a well-deserved award.
Hello, and thank you for joining us to celebrate the Awards of Excellence. I'm David Barnard, President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Manitoba. We are fortunate to work alongside individuals and teams who are committed to excellence, and we particularly want to acknowledge the strength and resilience of our community during this challenging time. Each of you being recognized today is leading positive change, growth, and improvement. By working collaboratively, you're helping to build a culture of inclusion. By bringing your passion and commitment, you're contributing to the growth of a strong and resilient community and to the economic growth of our city and province. This will be the final such event in my tenure at During that time, the Awards of Excellence event has been a highlight. Though I'm sad we won't be celebrating in person this year, like all others, I'm impressed and moved by the dedication, energy, and passion of our nominees and recipients. During my 12 years as president, I've frequently noted that my role with the university is so fulfilling because the cause and the company are great. Together, we have the unique opportunity to have a far-reaching impact on the work of teaching, learning, and research that takes place at our university. I shall miss both the cause and the company. I'll miss our shared endeavor and commitment to the learning and discovery that happen here, to the students, and to the communities we serve, and the community that we ourselves create on a daily basis. I want to share with you a poem. It's written by Randy Lundy, an Indigenous man from Manitoba who's moved to Saskatchewan. The title of the poem is Another Season. Buds on the mountain ash this spring, a green paler than you've ever seen. Sunlight, blackbirds singing. What more could you ask, friend? Pilgrim, what more? The poet sees the reviving of life in springtime, recognizing an ongoing pattern that's satisfying and complete. And we can have the same experience at with our annual cycle. So it's my privilege again to present this year's President's Award. The President's Award celebrates support staff who've contributed to the university in significant ways. With this award, we recognize individuals who encourage and assist in the growth and success of members of our university community. Their work supports the University of Manitoba goals and aligns with our strategic priorities, helping to develop further the university as an environment of which we can all be proud. Due to the impressive contributions of the nominees, it was a very challenging task to choose the recipient of the President's Award. This year, I'm happy to recognize 2 staff members who embody all of these qualities and much more. Raman Dhaliwal is an impactful innovator and leader in the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences. Raman has been instrumental in driving innovation and streamlining processes to improve the working and learning environments at the university. She has been a key component in bringing together different cultures within the 5 colleges of the Rady faculty in order to maximize the benefits of collaboration and integration in a single faculty. She has had a tremendous impact on the UM community. It is my pleasure to recognize Raman with this year's President's Award. The second individual I'm proud to recognize with this year's President's Award is Giselle Martel. Giselle's contributions have been critical to the successful implementation of the university's new performance-based budget model. She worked tirelessly to gather input, identify and correct issues, and provide data to successfully design and roll out the new budget model. Without a doubt, Giselle's positivity, openness, intellect, collaboration, and genuine leadership have improved our learning and working community. It's my pleasure to recognize Giselle with this year's President's Award. I want to congratulate all recipients of the Awards of Excellence. Thank you for your contribution, and thanks to everyone for joining us today. Thank you, merci, miigwech.